Well, the Christmas open house is going on at House by JSD, and Jeremy is with us today here on Everyday Kentucky.
Yep. Yeah. Can you feel the season?
Oh, yeah.
It's a little bit early, but if you start planning, right? Start planning now. It helps take some of the stress
Well,
out.
I am totally for that.
Yeah, and the 20% off right now during the sale, too. So
That helps.
That goes
Yes.
through November 1st. So,
Yes.
yeah, hey,
Yeah.
loving it all.
All right.
So, today what I wanted to talk to you about was what I call our secret sauce of decorating a Christmas tree.
Okay.
It doesn't mean this is the only way to do it, but here's some tips for people who want to elevate or maybe make their tree feel a little bit more special.
Do you have to have ginormous glass Santas? Because I'm not going to lie, almost every large ornament that I have bought here that is glass is now shattered in a million pieces because I obviously do not know how to attach things appropriately to a Christmas tree.
Well, that will be a side conversation, and we'll help you learn how to make sure you put your ornaments on there so we don't have any more disastrous Christmas happenings in your house. But no, you don't have to have gigantic Santa ornaments, although it would be pretty. But how about, let's start with the first thing.
Okay.
And we'll get there, because we'll get to the ornaments, but the ornaments to me are kind of like, the last things. Okay, first thing you want to do if you have a Christmas, if you're trying to step up your Christmas tree, is add some additional lights. Now, Now, so these are our cluster lights. We have them in the store and online, but whether it's these or you use C7s or you use something that twinkles, add something else to the tree that then just adds a little bit of movement.
But I'm telling you, these are phenomenal. I gifted some of these to my mom last year, and she was like,
now, I think this is set on the sampler, if you will. So it's going to do all of the crazy things. You can pick. It comes with what's this called? A remote control. You can tell I've got the Christmas brain fry. But so you can pick. You can do all those kind of things. But add you some lights to it. That starts to add a little bit of depth to the tree. Okay. Then the next thing that we're going to do is want to add some greenery picks. So we by default picked our signature 3. So we've got our long needle pine, cedar, and magnolia leaf. We call them the holy trinity of evergreen. Okay. You start with a little bit of that. You can see on here it totally changed the look of the tree.
Oh,
right?
completely.
Just by taking it in. And somebody told me they're like, well, it doesn't look like Christmas. Well,
yes, it does.
It looks like Christmas to me. It may not look at the Christmas like she's had, and that's okay.
I mean, it doesn't look like my 1980s Christmas tree, but thank goodness it doesn't.
It does not look like my mom's.
Nothing against those trees, but
I call them not my mom's Christmas tree,
like
but
this.
adds a little bit of texture to it. Okay, so we've got that, and we have the lights. So then we're going to add some little sparkle. So whether it's gold or silver, okay, love to add the little bay leaf there. You can't go wrong. Okay, ornaments. We'll talk about that now. This is where we can talk about Big Santa. Don't be scared. If you break him, we won't charge you for him. But you want to have something large. You don't want all of your ornaments the same size.
Okay.
So if you've got pretty ornaments like this, for example, if you have 100 ornaments and they're all the same size on the tree, it reads really flat. So we want to add some bigger elements to the tree.
and it gets overwhelming.
Yeah, and it's just there's like 10,000 little ornaments you just want to scream, right? So if you have a bigger ornament or a bigger thing, so let's imagine you shove drums in the tree or you a French horn or so think bigger things. Or if you don't have something like that, cluster some ornaments together. Okay.
And ironically enough, you have these.
We have some that are already
You
pre-clustered
have
because it makes it easy, and we're a little lazy when it comes to this time of year trying to get through stuff. But by just tossing that into the tree, you can see it adds a big bang, right? So we've got larger elements going in, whether a big ornament or cluster, okay? So then we've got adding our ribbon, and this is where, in my mind, ribbon really changes the tree, the end of it. So some people might call the ornaments like the jewelry. For me, the ribbon is really like the deciding factor of the jewelry for the thing, because it can totally change the direction of what you're doing to make it either work or not work. But I feel that people don't use enough ribbon. People are always kind of like, they want to put on 5 bows and call it a day. I think you need to do a little bit more. So you'll see here, we have the bows that are made, and we did some nice big loops. So you want to have it coming out from outside of the tree, right?
So volume.
We want volume.
We want it like Texas hair.
Yes, the bigger, the closer to God, right?
Yes.
So we want some volume. Now, if you're not a huge bow person, I get it, because I'm not necessarily a big bow person on my personal trees at home. Surprise, surprise. But I like to weave it through. So the only other thing that I would do on this tree here, which we didn't get to do because this just came in, and so you're getting a first exclusive here, is that I would actually take another ribbon, so like maybe this red velvet, and weave it, cut like a 1.5 yard piece maybe, and take it and weave it through, independent of the bows. So then you've got this little color that's peeking out beyond there. And so that just starts to add more color. So if you do those little small steps, a little bit, maybe even just 2 or 3, it'll really change how your tree is perceived at the end.
Well, and I will just tell you, I guess somewhat adopted some of these techniques.
Yeah.
With, you know, working with you all over the last several years and didn't realize that's what I was doing, but it has made decorating the tree a whole lot easier
I think it does.
than having to put up every little tiny stinking ornament.
Every ornament from every vacation ever taken?
And there's a place and time for that. But
Exactly. No, if you do these elements, it's bigger pieces and it's easier and quicker to put in. And I have to say, it's also easier and quicker to take down.
Amen.
So they can go up and come down really quickly. Yeah, absolutely.
20% off in store and online right now.
Yeah, and online right until November 1st.
Absolutely. Check it out.